rigged to fail safe, right?
They try to access any areas that they shouldn't, and the Rosie's core will self-destruct.
I'm confident you got us covered. You feel confident? Come on. Let's let them do their thing. We'll go ahead and drink in the crew lounge. Sure? I could use a drink. The charge to Fred's tab.
To shed. Always generous. Thoughtful. Sometimes a whiny little prick. We're gonna miss you, pal. Wherever you are. I hope no one there needs medical attention.
I'm saying.
To those brave, crazy bastards who got us off the Donager. Hey. A little respect.
I have nothing but respect.
Then what's your problem?
Gung-ho military hypnotized by a uniform. Fanatics, religious freaks. Those Marines could have saved themselves, gone home to their families, instead of coming back for us.
Yeah. Well, it did take some convincing.
I know it was because of you. Why did you come back for us?
Well, you're only there because of me. Why? Would you have come back for me?
At the time, with all those bullets flying? Probably not.
So what's next for Naomi Nagata when all this blows over?
No, another. I'm using my last remaining brain cells to try and kill my last remaining brain cells. So let's get to work on that, shall we?
Naomi, they might be infected with that crap.
Holden wouldn't do that to us.
He might not know.
He wouldn't do that to us.
Hope you're right.
You waited. Knew I was right about you.
Being in charge is a shit job. You can have it.
Son of a bitch.
You have blood on you.
Not mine. We saved a few. We should have saved more.
We will.
You okay there?
I think all that radiation failed to give me superpowers.
Usually when we're in dangerous situations, you hide your nerves by asking weird, inappropriate questions.
Do I?
I hope that hasn't been irradiated out of you. Was sort of endearing.
No. No, I don't think it has. So, do you like space gladiator movies?
Hey, Holden, yeah, your mic just went dead. Hold.
Can you hear me through the mask?
Yeah.
I can only imagine what you saw in errors. or what it was like to nearly die that way. We did not choose this, but this is our fight now. We're the only ones who know what's going on down there. The only ones with a chance to stop it. Tell me that you're okay.
This crew is depending on me. You've put your lives in my hands. I'm okay.
Here. I...
Sorry.
It's all right. Sorry.
Not too shabby, right? And since Fred's picking up the tab until the roast is livable, I figured we'd order a lot of room service. Let it go.
We fought for nothing. People died. We nearly died. And Miller just...
He got you out of Eris alive.
He shot an unarmed man right in the head.
An unarmed mass murderer.
Are you defending him?
You can't understand.
The only thing he was out for was revenge.
No, he cared about all of us.
We had Dresden. He was gonna talk. We could have used him.
We could have what? Worked out a deal? With a man who casually murdered countless Belters. A man who was a threat to all human life. And that is why Miller shot him.
He didn't have the right to make that decision.
But you do.
What I have to do now is clean up his mess.
You hurt yourself.
I just overdid it a bit. I'm fine. It's nice to see the Rossi back in one piece.
I need us to be okay.
We're fine.
There's something happening on Eros. The proto-molecule's building something, and we don't know what.
How?
We got one of the prisoners to cooperate. There are words in the data stream. Voices.
People talking. But we saw what happened to Julie Mao. Are you saying those people are still alive?
The only person who can answer that is dead. The Eros isn't over yet. I don't think we can save it. But I do know we need to do something. And I know I can't do it without you.
We'll do it together.
So I don't know what you've heard or if you're even gonna get this. The UN will be monitoring your messages, so there's some things I can't talk about, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm okay. And that this time, I didn't run from the fight. The people on this ship, my friends, they helped avert a catastrophe. Helped save Earth. I hope you get to meet them someday. One in particular. Love you, Mom.
How come you don't say love you, Mum, and Mum and Dad, and Mum and Dad, and Dad?
It's understood.
Imagine. Must have been like on Earth watching arrows coming at you with no way to stop it.
I'm amazed Earth and Mars didn't blow each other up out of sheer panic.
No, there's still time for that.
Alex? Stand by, we're gonna suit up and come out.
Roger that.
Jem, I'm not going with you.
What?
If the protomolecule was here, it could be in 50 other places by now, too.
Then we're just gonna have to find all of them.
We have to do good where we can, when we can. I'm going back to make sure the somnambulist is up and running. And I'm gonna help Melissa get as many people off this station as we can before it dies.
If we don't catch that thing out there, a lot more people will die.
People die every day. I wanted to believe we could stop this. We can't.
Take Amos with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Come on.
You'll need an escort out of the no-fly zone. Call when you're ready to launch. Prax, go with them.
No, I'm going with you. Thank you.
You just can't help yourself, can you? Saving everyone. You just can't stop yourself. Thank you.
I'm glad you're okay.
Alex says it looks like there might be a ship or two heading towards Io.
Do we still have a clear path?
He thinks he can keep Io between us and them for the descent.
He's earning his pay.
Of course, we all basically work for food.
Jim. I know you feel like I betrayed you.
It doesn't matter what I feel.
It does. It's almost funny to say this after everything we've been through, but you don't really know me. And that's not your fault.
You did what you did. And if you hadn't, Mars would be the only one with the protomolecule. You were right about Avasarala. Earth doesn't have a sample.
What's done is done. But I want you to understand why I did it. You know, I used to run with the OPA. I was with someone. He was a romantic, an idealist, a fighter. He always believed what he was doing was right.
You know I'm not that guy.
I had a child with him. A baby boy. Philip. The man I loved took him away because I refused to do what he wanted. I was desperate, wrecked. And then finally, I shut it all off. And I signed up to the Canterbury to disappear.
Naomi, I'm sorry. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I just couldn't. But then Eros happened. And Ganymede. Seeing all those belters suffering. And you cared so much. It made it hard to stay numb. I imagine Philip amongst them. He woke me up. I'm not sorry I gave the protomolecule to the pill. But I'm sorry for the way that I did it. I should have talked to you first. All of you. But most of all, you.
I'm never gonna like what you did. But I can't hate you for doing what you thought was right. Was special. I mean, I thought maybe that was love, but it was really just the beginning of a love story. They let me call the Rossi. No one answered.
I got the boys off the ship. Everyone's okay. They're here now.
I was afraid I got you all killed.
You didn't. I don't believe what's happening is your fault.
They won't tell me anything. It's obviously bad.
The speed limit changed.
I'm just happy you're here.
I never should have left. Hey.
Sorry I'm late. I was talking to Fred.
I know where my son is.
That's incredible. How did you find
I
him?
asked Fred to help me find Philip a while ago. And he did.
Where is Philip?
Palace Station. But he won't be there for long. I have to go there now.
Then we'll do whatever it takes to get the Rossi ready to roll.
I chartered a freighter bound for Palace. It leaves in a few hours.
Okay, I'll get packed.
No, I leave in a few hours.
You don't want me to go with you.
Philip's father is Marco Inoros.
What? Naomi, the UN and the OPA have a price on his head. If Philip is with him...
He's not. I'm sure of that.
You can't do this alone. It's too dangerous.
You don't understand.
You didn't give me a chance to understand.
If I show up with an Earther, with James Holden at my side, it's only going to make things harder.
I'll stay up with the freighter. At least then I'll be close if you need any help.
You can't help me with this. And I don't want you to. I've somehow been able to live with the fact that I saved myself and couldn't save him. This may be the only chance I ever have to see him. His father is gonna get him killed, and if I don't at least try and stop that from happening, I'll never be able to live with that.